Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about people that have a Cancer Sun and Libra Moon in their natal chart. Now, first off, of the basic character, which in this case is the Sun being in Cancer, can be tenacious, sympathetic, caring, devoted, protective, security conscious, and on an unconscious side, which is the Moon, in this case being in Libra, can be very relaxed, equitable, diplomatic, relationship oriented, sociable, refined, and very balanced. And this is a person that may bring those dedicated and devoted Cancerian sun qualities into something that's Libra related, as such as the law, could be acting, art, um, arbitration, negotiation, could it be scale production? I'm really being flippant with that, but it wouldn't be out of the possibility completely because scales are associated with the zodiac sign Libra. It is the sign of balance, and as far as like any possible sports go, this person may enjoy like tennis or gymnastics as some examples because those are sports that require balance. And now the thing is to also, the sun, is about, our want, what we want, our basic wants. And the Cancer sun, more strongly wants a home, family, safety, and security. And the Libra moon, needs, the moon is about our emotional needs. And the Libra moon needs relationships, you know, could be collaborating with others, could be on projects and endeavors. Um, Also, another thing too is as things that are aesthetically appealing, just balance in general in their lives, intellectual sociability, could be artistic expression, and also bouncing ideas off others. You have a very, as most sun moon combinations go, you're going to have a disparity in the conscious side, which is the sun, and the unconscious side, which is the moon. And the sun represents some of the fundamental basic character, demeanor, and the moon is that more unconscious side, that inner demeanor or personality. And the Libra moon is more, it's interesting because the Cancer sun, the basic character can be very, introverted. I have a Cancer sun, and I am, exceptionally introverted. There are other things in the chart that confer that and reinforce and reaffirm that. But when you have like the Libra moon, the moon is about what we need, and it's about relationships and intellectual sociability, and just where it's so you have a very strong disparity in this case with the sun and the moon sign. Now, another thing, going back as far as the Cancer sun goes, the true self, which is the sun, and the sun in this case being in the zodiac sign Cancer, it can be very nurturing, can be emotional, temperamental, very sensitive, to criticism and ridicule. And the inner self, which is the moon being in Libra in this case, can be very charming, diplomatic, tactful, cooperative, and it's about the sun reflects our driving motivation, and this person may be a strongly driven and motivated, which is the sun, to do things that they're comfortable with, which is the zodiac sign Cancer, and doing with the moon being in Libra, this may be done in a very fair and balanced manner, maybe trying to devote even amount of time to doing different things. Um, and also, this could be more, it could be more adverse. Say if this is in a square aspect, as an example, if the Cancer sun is at 14 degrees and Libra moon is at 17 degrees, the square aspect in astrology is 90 degrees. I use a 10-degree orb if at least one personal planet is involved. In this case, you have two personal planets that are involved. So, and it's really because you have such a this is in square aspect. I mean, understand the Cancer Sun, wants introverted activities. And the Libra Moon, needs those relationships, intellectual sociability, bouncing ideas off others. So it can be hard to, harder to integrate, this energy and balance the energy out, so to speak, and being able to have them work together. It doesn't mean they can't, but it could be harder, is what I'm saying. Now, another thing too, about this, remember that, the sun is also, connected, with it represents the biological father. The moon represents the mother. So if somebody has a Cancer sun, it could indicate that the biological father may be a Cancer sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those characteristics. Somebody with the Libra moon, the mother may be a Libra sun, moon, or ascendant person, or embody those traits. Remember, it's also about the perception of these people. So somebody with a Cancer sun, may see, their biological father, somebody that's, nurturing, caring, devoted, yet maybe fickle and temperamental. And somebody that has a Libra moon, may see the mother, as charming, diplomatic, equitable, but maybe ambivalent and indecisive as well, and, wanting peace, at any price. So those are some those are some other things regarding the sun and the moon. Now, again, going back to if the sun and the moon are in square aspect in your chart, this can increase, the propensity for a divorce or separation with the biological father and mother. Doesn't mean that will happen, and a lot of it too, their relationship and rapport with the parents, a lot of that is predicated on their own, synastry with each other as well. So, this could be a person that could really be somebody that's nurturing and caring, regarding, their relationships, and one that feels that need to have the true relationship with their family. And, not just something, that could be on the surface or superficial, but really form, that tight, bond with those family members, and really enjoying, the exchange of ideas, with these people. And the thing is too, it helps if somebody has a Cancer sun. The Cancer sun could be, again, very, emotional and sensitive. And when you have, the moon in an air sign, this could help, because, the Libra moon can have very balanced emotions. And when you have the moon being in an air sign, it's more of an understanding, or being able. Moon in Gemini can really have the ability to verbalize their emotions. Now, Libra moon, again, can have very balanced emotions, and weigh the pros and cons of something before reacting to a situation. Remember, the sun is about our actions, and the moon reflects our reactions and responses to something. So the thing about this too is, again, having the sun, being in Cancer, again, being about our actions. And a person, may act, in a way with a Cancer sun, a very caring manner, taking action in situations to nurture and care for others, to show sympathy. The Libra moon, may react, in a way when, something, they see something that might be unjust, or it's not fair or equitable. And it's also about, since Libra can be ambivalent and indecisive, it can be about really weighing strongly those pros and cons of something before actually reacting and responding to something. Now, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.